Alright, today I'm back out here with the BC625A brush chipper from Vermeer, 25 horse Kohler Command. I've been going through it a little bit just because I've just purchased it and just wanted to make sure everything was good, and while you're doing your maintenance you kind of tend to find things that it might need. So I've been doing the general tune-up and just doing the usual maintenance on it. And the next thing I want to do is probably replace the main drive belt. I've already purchased one, and a new drive belt does you no good sitting in here. It's the dual, it's got two V pulleys and then on the outside a heavy band. Does you no good sitting in here. If you're gonna have a spare, why not have the used spare and put the new one on so you get the use out of it. Also inside here there's a lot of rusty, dirty, wet leaves and such. So I'm going to see if I can get this thing apart and get a look at that belt. Now it looks to me what I've got to do is just take off these bottom bolts. I don't really see anything holding it on the top. That's pretty thick metal, so it probably doesn't need it, and more on the side there. And it looks like that whole thing comes up and out as an assembly. It already dropped down a little bit, so I have a feeling I'm on the right track here with the proper fasteners. One's missing there. That one ain't doing a thing. Why? No nuts on the inside? Oh, they're nylock nuts. At least those ones are. Alright, let's see if I can get in there. I'm not getting that shot at all, am I? No. The adjustables aren't working too good. Got to get a regular wrench. It's not going to work. I think that's 1/2 inch. It's 7/16. That's better. Yeah, looks like that's all one piece. See if I can get that out of there. And my battery's completely dead, so I'm not worried about shorting out the terminals. Oh yeah, that comes right out. Beautiful. Let's see if we can get some of this junk out of here. All this is going to do is rot it out. It's just wet woods parts, wood chips. Really moist in there. There's no airflow for it to really dry itself out. when you get paint that chips like that, just take it off, because it's only going to hold the moisture under there and make it worse. Or in this case, probably battery acid or whatever else is nasty in there. Just found where some of the red grease I put in there the other day is. Just want to get out the most of that stuff. Maybe I'll take the hose and see if I can flush that out a little better. Okay, I got most of the stuff flushed out that I wanted to get. It was just kind of greasy and wood together, and I thought if one of the bearings went bad and started sparking or something, could create a fire. Or just why leave rotting stuff all over your engine or all over your machine that's going to rust it out. A bunch of organic debris, as they say. So I'm going to try to drill some holes in the side here too, because that's holding water right now. Don't know if you, yeah, you can see that. And there wouldn't be any reason why it would need to hold water. I want to use it for a little toolbox, of course, so I don't want tools to fall out, but I'm just going to drill some small holes just in case that gets water in it for any reason. It will have a chance to get out. That is some stupid thick metal. Maybe I'm really drilling at the wrong angle. I guess it's through. Kinda. It's kinda coming out the corner there. There we go. See the water coming out pretty good now. At least when it's at this angle. I'm not even going to try drilling down through because I don't think it's going to work. Put another one up at the corner here. There we go. Oh yeah, she's all the way through. Busted off some more rust. How about that? Good. Now that won't hold water. Alright, now as far as replacing the belt, this belt does not look bad at all. I don't know how much stretch it has on it, but being that I already have the brand new one and it's easy to change, I already have the parts off. Let's just go ahead and change it regardless of its condition. The things I don't know is, will this belt just come back around this pulley, or am I going to have to drop that idler all the way out by disconnecting something? To disconnect that one. Comes off easy enough. Let's do it. Now it'll roll nice off that pulley. I think we're going to be okay. Sheave, pulley, you call them what you like. We all know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, they make this is really well engineered. Really happy with this machine so far. Haven't used it much, but happy with the engineering of it, let's say. Seems like everything makes sense. You don't keep going, geez, why did the guy engineer it like that? Boy, that went on easier than expected. This one's underneath, above that one, above that one. Put our idler back on before somebody forgets. Or our, not idler, our belt retainer. It looks like it is needed because every once in a while it's bumped that before. Obviously they wouldn't have put it on if it wasn't needed. Alright. We got our belt routed how it should be. Goes over that pin, under that pin, over that pin. Looks good. And while you're in there, of course, you're looking around, you're checking your idler pulley, make sure that's like new. See if these are all still there. The taper lock coupler. Looked at it, seems to be reasonably aligned, and just kind of give everything a quick look over. This one looks okay. Alright, let's get this old battery out of here. I haven't tried really charging it, but if you jump it, and run it, there's literally nothing there. So I have a feeling it's long gone. Wow. Let me back that nut off some more. Give it some room to open. They buried that thing in there pretty good. There it goes. Got some hold down bolts here. Whatever. Which is fairly rusted in place, apparently. Better yet, it's double nutted. Didn't see that initially. Get that other one out of there. There it goes. Are those through bolts? Are you kidding me? Yes, it was double nutted and through bolted. In this particular instance, because this is my own machine, I've taken a picture of that. That's the auto feed control. Just in case it has any, serial number, model number that might help me if I was ever to need to replace it in the future. Possibly later, you won't be able to read it because the rust is covering over or eating up the current writing on it. The battery box is sitting on rubber, which is very wise, and we will start by putting it back together. Got you zoomed in there on the battery compartment. New stainless steel bolts. You got corrosion here. You got a thing that can't quite dry out in there. Battery acid, let's just make it easy to get out the next time. I got nylock nuts just because I don't want that battery coming loose and jumping up and shorting out on the lid, which is made out of steel. Just don't want anything coming loose. That was reverse. That's not going anywhere. Get rid of this old crap hardware. Okay, I'll take you up here. And this is where all the wires come through the bulkhead there. Firewall, whatever you want to call it. What I'm going to do there, they're in these looms. The looms are kind of holding and kind of staying in place, but not really. It's got the good grommet there, which is good, but just for a little reinsurance, I'm going to put a little silicone caulk just to lock all this together. Just to prevent any vibration at all. Perfect. Also noticed one of the mounts here, which I really don't feel like replacing, is broken. Let's get a little in there and re-encapsulate that rubber hanger. I'm sure the other 3 could hold it, but it had 4, so let's give it a little chance, huh? Okay, so as I had taken that cover off, I had one bolt that was all the way through, and you needed to get a nut on the other side, and the other 2 were missing. I see that one is broken clean off, and that one is broken clean off. So we are going to re-drill those, so we can thread them directly into this plate where they belong. Let's start over here. See if I can get you a side angle on this other one. Let's see if you're in the shot. Oh, you can barely see that. How about that? Yeah, a little better. See if I can get in here. My attempt is going to be to try to just go in the old holes. If not, we'll just make new ones and then make new ones in the outer plate that it has to go on. Got you on the wrong one. Sorry. How thick is that? Unbelievable. All right, one down. And the trailer jack is right in the way. We're going to put it in at an angle anyway. How about that? Get that a little tighter in my chuck here, if I can. Wow. When she locks up, she locks up. High speed, less pressure. Went right through. Now I'm going to do what I don't recommend any of you to do. Power tap it with by using the drill. Unusually tough metal. I think it's just the thickness of the stuff. I'm going to go back to that one. It is not cooperating. I don't think this one got drilled out properly. No. Now I think we're there. And the reason I was using the drill to try to tap on the first one is because I have very limited access there. And the drill was able to fit right where I needed to do it. This one I have plenty of room for whatever I choose. I'm going to use the standard tap handle on this side. I want to back that all the way out one time. I'm not so sure those chips are clearing. Yeah, I guess they're pretty small. Broke it. Well, guess who can't find another proper size quarter 20 tap in his tool hoard at the moment. Sucks when you know you got stuff and you just can't find that extra box. I'm going to grind this one off flat, and I'm going to start for a bigger hole. Next size bolt up, which I do have the tap for because I haven't broken that one yet. Yet being the key word. That one, I'm not going to try to drill it. Tap drill is stupid hard. I'm going to try to punch it out. This is why the last guy didn't bother with these bolts and then just put one in here randomly above it, whatever. Because it's not easy sometimes. It's not just gonna drill out, and they know it. Not having much luck. As I said, the steel that the tap is made out of is stupid hard. And brittle though, should snap. No good. Wow. Okay, plan C. I'm just going to measure over ½ inch, whatever, 1 inch, doesn't matter. Measure the same on the cover that the hole has to go through, and just drill a brand new hole for the larger size tap now. Here's the original one. Let's try over here. And that battery is done. Next victim. Yeah. Punched through like a dream, didn't it? Now, let me try to tap this one with that bigger tap. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Had to use the bigger type tap wrench for this size. This is going already better. I could see chips coming into the flutes. I wonder if that other tap was kind of dulled out, because this is a little more of how things should have gone. Yeah, I think that other tap was already on its way out. Now I'm not so sorry I broke it. That's how they're supposed to go. Plus I had a little more leverage, but still not so bad. But now here's the dilemma. Do I just fix the 1.5, this one, and the one on same side here that were all stripped out, or do I put them all the same size? I think I put them all the same size. There was only 4. I have some really nice bolts with the serrated flanges on them. Stainless steel, of course, my favorite. And I think I'm just going to make them all match. So I'm going to take off this trailer jack, and I can get at this one straight like I wanted to in the first place and make this thing right. Wow, those are good bits. Did I put the clutch on this thing? That's weird. It's hidden pieces of broken bolt from that first one that was in there. Get that as tight as I can. Yeah, I'm hitting a piece of that broken off bolt. I could see it. It's a little bit high. There's still some there. I didn't drill perfectly on center here. I think that worked. Yep. Tap, where are you? Here you are. Ah, yeah, it's going to hit this a little bit. Might have to get a little creative here. I'll try it on the drill, but no guarantees. It's a fairly large tap to be trying to turn with the drill. Oh yeah, she went right in. Perfect. I'm going to do the other side just so I have all 4 bolts the same when we go to take it off. Doesn't look like some moron's been working on this thing. Even if they have, you don't want to leave the evidence, right? Let's see, can you see where I'm at? Yes, you can. These ones were still good holes, but I'm just going to put them so they're all the same bolt and all the same socket needed when you go to take it off. Nice. Now, can I tap it using the drill, or will it need the tap handle? Oh yeah. did put a little oil on there too, a little tapping oil, tapping fluid.
Got it. No, that battery's dead too. Had to go manual after all. Somebody's been getting a little lazy on the charging around here. Come on. There. Alright, see if I got you in frame here. Oh, I'm way over there. How about that? Okay, so that one was there. I'm going to do the other one about 1 finger over, and we'll be pretty close to where we need to be. Just hog it out a little bit so it fits easily. Okay, getting ready to put the cover on. Got the bolts prepped there. These I'm just going to lay in the battery box. I don't want any chance of shorting that out when I put it on. Not bad. I don't think it's all the way on. Let me get my power driver. See if we can get anything to line up here. I'm not going to bury them all the way down just yet. This one looks like I misdrilled that a little bit. It wasn't quite that far over. Probably have to go back to that one. These ones should line up perfect because these were just factory ones. I think it's binding just a little on this front plate because I didn't re-drill these bigger, which I should have. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Let me re-drill this front one, the front one on the other side, or the back one. Both of the back ones are too small. The hole in the front metal I did not upsize with the bolts. Okay, got a brand new bolt here. I upsized the outer hole here. Now let's see if I can get it started first. I think. And I had it in reverse. Not liking it. Uh-oh. Will it snap off? Pretty scary. No, but it won't come out either. What a nightmare for 4 bolts. Ruin the tip on it again. I've got the tap on there again. Now will the bolt go? Oh, that feels much better. Oh, yes it will, ladies and gentlemen. Yes it will. Any luck on this back one now? Now everything moved. Interesting. This one seems like it should be lower. Looks like it'll go if I push down a little. I don't know what this is springing on. Must be this front one. Maybe. That one's still not fully happy. Nope. Going on an angle. I've got to drill that hole down farther than it's right now. Missed that last part. I was drilling in the downward direction, getting the hole in the outer metal to line up with where I drilled that new, drilled and tapped. We are golden. Bought me a little, but at least we got it so it looks professional. All 4 bolts are the same size, easy to get off when you have just one ratchet in your hand or wrench. No 2 different sizes. Didn't want to leave it like that because it's mine. The battery I had a good used battery that just got pulled from something that was known good. A little more critical of an application that the battery was needed on before, so we put a brand new one on that one. And it kind of gives you the opportunity to make a hand-me-down battery. And what I really like is excuse me, this one is about an inch or half-inch shorter than the other one, and it gives me just that little more safety margin. I just feel better having that just a hair lower. Not that it's ever going to move, not that it's ever going to do anything, but for some reason I just like it that way.
we go. Get that down. No problems. I'm gonna leave that cap in there. Whatever. Well, we had a few stumbles along the way, but we got her done. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. Still got a few more things I want to do. The trailer plug, I'm going to replace that. At least check all the lights. I don't think I'm going to put them LEDs because these ones are fairly well protected. The front ones just, you know, you got the little one over there, little marker light, and the back ones are just, you know, protected within a housing, so they're not going to really get blown off like a regular trailer. I'm going to see, you know, what works, what doesn't on them before I make that call, but most likely just be reusing these because all the lenses are good, and as long as we got good lamps in them, they should light, as long as we get some reasonably unrigged, not like this, cord going to them. I think we're going to be okay. So I'll replace that 4 flat because I'm going to use it as a 4 flat when I use it. I don't have a chipper truck. This is just going to be used for forestry type work where you're just going to blow the chips, you know, out on the ground. So I don't need a large chipper truck to pull it with. And if I did, I could reconvert it later. But for now, there's no reason to have a 7 round plug RV style. So thanks for watching.